What's up, y'all? It's QueenSit back with another video. If you can't tell, today I'm filming inside of my van. Now, normally I'm outside enjoying the weather and recording van videos with trees all around me and yeah, enjoying the outdoors. But today I'm inside the van because the temperature is dropping. It's getting colder. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to stay warm in my van. Let's go.
And a little bit more. They don't know how you like it.
So today I'm going to talk to you about how to prepare for the cooler temperatures while living in van life. Okay, so for me it's pretty simple. I have some key things that I do to stay warm and like insulate the van as the weather is changing. So I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. So some days it might be 50 degrees. The next day it might be 80 degrees. The next day it might be 35 degrees. That's just the weather that comes with living in St. Louis. So the first thing I do is insulate my windows. I bought insulation from Home Depot. I cut it to match the size of my windows, and that helps keep the cold air out. So I have a silver insulation right here, and on my back windows I have insulation. Now on the front dashboard I put up the sun blocker. So the same thing, like when it's a hot day out and you want to keep the sun from coming in, you put the windshield cover up. I do the same thing at night. I noticed that it blocks some of the cooler air that's coming in. That's just something that I like to do. Also, when the temperature is changing, I like to install my thick like cover. So I go to Walmart and buy window curtains, but I make sure I get the ones that block UV light, the ones that say like great for insulation and energy saving, because those really help keep the cold air from coming back here with me. Because you have all the big windows in the front, you want to make sure you have thick curtains right here to block the cold air from coming back. I noticed a big change. Also on my back wall, I have another window curtain with a pattern to look cuter in here, but that is to help block cold air as well. That's right by the bed. They work very good. So same way they work in the house to keep the cold air out of your rooms, the same concept applies here. And they have been amazing. Both of these are just from Walmart. I just made sure I got the ones that say energy saving. Another thing that I do to prepare is bringing out my thick comforters. So this gray comforter is from UGG. It's super thick, like very thick material, and it's made by UGG. On top, I also have this throw blanket from UGG, and it's super warm. So at night, I like to be cozy and warm, and these two items definitely keep me warm. And in the summertime, I actually have to swap these out and put in just a cooler comforter because these literally are so warm. The last thing that I do to prepare for the cooler temperatures is I have a buddy heater. I use this heater in here, and at night I turn it on just to take away some of that chill, the cold air in here. And the buddy heater has been amazing. It keeps me warm when the temperatures like really drop. I only use it like if it's 20-30 degrees sometimes, but my comforters and insulation keep me nice and toasty in here, so I don't have that problem. And if you're just in like a really cold place and you're not having any luck, you also could travel to warmer states. You can go down south, Florida, you can go to Arizona, and you can actually stay those months if you have the opportunity to just drive and stay a few months in the warmer regions. That's always an option too, but if not, just do some of the tips that I'm doing. And I switch out my clothes. So up here I have my clothes, and I just had all of my summer t-shirts and shorts, and I actually just switched them out with my winter clothes that are stored under here in my garage. Now, while you're running heaters, space heaters, things like that, you want to conserve your energy, right? So For me, I don't run these items all night long, not at all. So my buddy heater, I might turn that on for 20 minutes at night. When I notice it's getting really cold in here, let it break the coolness, warm up, and I'll turn it off. Then maybe like in a few hours, if it gets cold again, I'll cut it on for another 20 minutes and let it warm the space. I don't let it run all night. You know, it's a safety hazard. That helps cut down on condensation, so I cut it off. Also, if you're using a space heater and you're plugged in, you don't want to have that running all night either. Just use the heat only to a point where it warms you, and then you have all your items and resources in place to keep the heat contained in here. So insulation is key, and I haven't had any problems, and I've been able to conserve a lot of energy. Now at night, when the temperatures drop and it gets cooler, I like to sleep in like hoodies, sweatpants, and it's totally different for me in the summertime. In the summertime, I don't want much on, but in the wintertime, I like to put a hoodie on, sweatpants to wrap my covers around me. And if it's just super unbearable where you are, you can put on a winter like hat, a scub cap, and that can help keep your head warm, your ears warm. You have to keep your feet and hands warm. Once again, it's QueenSit. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm going to chill in this van, watch some TV, play some video games, and I'm out. Let's go. I have a cigarette lighter right here, plug. I have USB outlets. Yeah. This is where I would plug. This is where I would plug my space heater in. So the last thing I would suggest is covering your fan. This is my Max Air fan, and I just went on Amazon and found like a cover. And this is insulated, and it helps keep the cold air out. Last winter, I noticed that it was still cold in here with me insulating all around, and I was like, you know what, I think I need to keep the air from coming from the fan area. So yeah, I just pop that in there. They have different ones. They have ones with patterns. I don't really care. This has just been perfect though. All right, y'all, it's QueenSit. Thanks for watching the video. I'm about to kick back, watch some TV, and enjoy my day. Let's go.